What's going on, Aegis Army? It's your boy TwilightAegis back with some Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time, we sort of escaped that prone base, came back to Blade headquarters, reported to Commander Vandam about Tatsu, and he sort of joined our crew, and Lyn is sort of his guardian, so that's pretty fun for her. And we actually sort of became free. We now can do whatever we want, whenever we want. The main tutorial of this game is over. Now, in my opinion, the beginning of the game that we just went through doesn't feel much of a tutorial. I mean, it is, and yeah, there are segments where they just explain a lot, but I feel like it's very immersive, and it doesn't really feel like a drag. I love the tutorial of this game because it does not feel like a drag. And now we're free. We can do whatever we want, and it is just crossed in our party here. We have Lyn right over there, and Elma is right up here. So we can add them to our party if we want, but we also had notifications that we can add Gwyn, Irina, and Doug to our party. So we are going to be doing just that. Just a disclaimer. This video is going to be more of a laid-back video. There's going to be no story progress. I'm going to show off a little bit about side quests. We're going to be doing a side quest, and we are mainly going to be trying to level up our current class. Those are the main objectives of this episode. So if that does not interest you, go ahead, click off the video here. If it does, awesome. Thank you for staying here. But yeah, just if you were expecting story, there's really not going to be much story in this episode. So yeah. Another thing I want to show off is we can actually customize our barracks here. We are pretty limited in what we can actually customize. Right now we can just customize the colors here. There are a lot more colors that we can get later on, but we are just stuck with white, gray, and black basically. So how about we do, I kind of like this gray here. So let's go ahead and set it to that gray. We can do a secondary. So how about we do gray, we'll do that one black. And then for the floor, we'll do the lighter color here. Okay, scale hanger. I'm actually going to leave the hanger and the holo figure gallery as they are right now. Actually, no, I'll go ahead and change the holo figure gallery to what we had. So we'll go. Pretty sure that was what we had for the other one. Yep, should be. Alright, so we can actually add stuff for the wall, such as, sort of our division, or the ECP, which is like the Project Exodus logo, stuff like that. We're going to leave it at Blade for right now. And then we can also adjust the lighting, but we only have one type of lighting at the moment. So, yeah. So there'll be a lot more things to do with the customization, and a lot more colors and lightings and all of that later on. But I wanted to go ahead and show that off because we have that ability now. So I want to apologize really quick for the week and a half of no content. I explained this on my Twitch streams, but not on YouTube. I was actually gone on a school trip. For most of that time, and then when I got back, I actually had a lot of projects to catch up on, and just homework in general, and I just could not find time to stream or record for Xenoblade. So I apologize, but I'm not dead. I'm still here, guys, as you can see. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. I was gone on a trip, and I was unable to record most of that time. So let's go ahead and add Lyn here, because I believe she's only level 9.
Okay, let's move out.
Yes, she's only level 9, so since we're going to be getting our hands in quite the battles here, I don't know what I was trying to say there, but since we are going to be taking on a lot of enemies today, let's try to get her level up. Elma, I don't know what level Elma is, but we are actually going to be taking Irina and Doug with us today, not Gwyn. I'll show Gwyn off in a different video, but we are going to be focusing on Irina and Doug today. So, Arena is just right over here. If she is not in a position for an affinity mission, she will be right over here, always. And if you don't know what it means to be in position for an affinity mission, I don't remember if I explained this in the past episode or not. Basically, that means whenever a affinity mission is active or is possible, at a certain time, the character that affinity mission is for will be in a different location for that mission. So if they are not in that location, they will always be in their normal location, which this is Arena's normal location. Okay, so she just says that she's always willing to help here.
Wanna team up?
Alright, she's level 14, and she's a Pyro... actually, no. Psycorruptor Plus. Now, basically what that plus means is that she has completely maxed out that class. So she can use weapons from other classes, but remaining in that class. Like, let me explain that for a bit. So, pretend that I have, my assault rifle and longsword, and I completely max out that class. Like all the way, and then I get that plus right next to it. That means I can use those two weapons in any class I want. So I can go join Lynn's class and have the Gatling gun and shield, but since I completely maxed out that other class, what if I don't want to use a shield? What if I want to use a longsword and a Gatling gun? Since I maxed out that other class, I can use a longsword with any other weapon I want. It's sort of that kind of thing, because Irina is actually equipped with an assault rifle and a knife, but she is not the drifter that we started out at when it comes to class. She is the Psycorruptor. So that's kind of what that means. Sorry if I explained it a little weird. I'm not the best at explaining things, but yeah, that's just a general overview. You'll see that later on in this Let's Play. There's Gwyn. Like I said, we will not be taking him along with us today, but that is his normal location. And we could go ahead and call this elevator, but I want to do an epic superhero landing. Awesome every time. So we're gonna go find Doug here. He is actually located in this hangar. And one other thing I want to address, I actually got a new mic. So if my audio sounds a little bit different, that's why. I was streaming last week, and basically my microphone just got fried. It broke, and it was very unfortunate because it was literally like 10 minutes into a stream. So if I sound different, it's because I had to buy a new headset. So yeah, but I think the audio quality is pretty good, so I mean, at least we got that, right? So here's Doug.
Hey. Okay, let's go.
Alright, he has a Blast Fencer Plus. So as you can see, they have the pluses right next to their class, and Lynn and I do not. I'm just a striker, Lynn is a shield trooper. Alright. So let's just go ahead and jump down here. Okay, so now we are actually going to head to someone who needs our help. We're going to be doing our first side quest here. And then while we're out in the field, we're going to go ahead and try to get to rank 10 for the striker class. Try to max that out. So that is the goal for this video. And I could just fast travel, but I really like just walking or running to my destinations. I don't know why. It just adds another immersive effect to this game, and all open world games. I do that in Breath of the Wild. I do not do that in Xenoblade 1 or 2, because that would just be really insane. In Xenoblade 2, you have to fast travel between Titans, so I do it when I can. Alright. So, how about we take a little detour here? Eleonora actually has a side quest for us. So she says, "Hi, it seems you're already well on your way, making a name for yourself. I've been hearing stories around Blade headquarters. One day you're outgunning hostile Xenos, the next you're adopting strange walking delicacies." Alright, so basically Commander Vandam asked her to brief us the next time she sees us. So she basically just explains blade levels, so let's have her explain that to us here. So basically, she just explains blade levels here. So as basically as you continue to clear missions, that level will slowly go up. You can think of it as a barometer for your contributions as a blade. The top level is 10. That is reserved for unstoppable powerhouses and masters of the field. Okay, so division points. We'll go ahead and have her explain that as well, so I don't have to. So, yeah, we already know about the divisions. Yep, we know this. So basically we're awarded points based on how we perform for our division. So those are division points. So we collect these division points to actually advance our blade level. Okay, so she wants us to get to level 2. And she has a special bonus for us. So we'll go ahead and accept that mission, and yeah, we are over level 2. Well, we are level 2. As you can see, right below our striker rank, we have blade level 2. So let's just go ahead and talk to her again. So she says, oh, you've already increased it. Alright, so she's going to give us a little spiel. So basically, we need to visit her once our blade level increases. And she's going to be giving us gifts and bonuses and cool stuff like that. So she actually gives us a hollow figure projector. And I'll go into what those are later. They're not really super important, at least to my knowledge, they aren't. I feel like they're more of just an aesthetic, but we'll go into it. Yeah, so basically she gives us stuff to customize our barracks. So I think she gives us like different colors and stuff later on. I don't exactly remember when we get what, but I'm pretty sure that all comes from her. Alright, so she says there's one more additional bonus. She will be increasing the level of our skills. Oh yes, so we have our 3 field skills here: mechanical, biological, and archaeological. And basically, like, whenever we were in the field and we would come up to something and just start basically pressing A over and over to examine it, that kind of stuff, whenever we would be doing that, we use our mechanical, biological, or archaeological field. So yeah, we can actually choose to upgrade one of these skills. So that's really nice. And I believe we get to right now because we went to level 2.
Which skill?
Okay, so which field should we boost? I actually want to boost my mechanical. So now we can examine items that are mechanical level 1 or mechanical level 2. Alright, and she just like says that we are a proper blade now. Okay, unfortunately we get no money for that, but we now have a level 2 mechanical field. And you can actually see them right above Tatsu. You can see field level skills, and we have 2 mechanical, 1 biological, and 1 archaeological. So yeah. Now, this is the main mission board here. So let's actually see if there's anything that we can already accept and get money for. So as you're running through Mira, you know, you collect a bunch of items. I like to come to this terminal here to see if there are any missions that need you to go collect the items that I already have. So then I don't actually have to go out and do anything. I can just accept it and get money. Like right here. Gathering mission, I already have 4 crayon jellies out of 4. So I just accept this. So we'll go ahead and accept that one. Let's see if there's anything else. Doesn't look like it. Yep. Okay. But I get 1,500 bucks right there, just for checking that and giving away those materials. So that's pretty useful, and I like to do that every now and then. Okay. So now we're actually gonna head right over here to this lady right here. She has this question mark, which means she needs us to do a side quest. So let's go ahead and talk to her.
Now what?
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, and I know you're terribly busy. But is there any way you might help with a rather urgent request? I'm very sure this is what her voice sounds like. I am imitating her voice perfectly. I am not going to try to do a actual voice for this girl. I promise I won't take much of your time. Heck, I don't have much of my own to spend taking up yours. Sorry, getting off track. Anyway, I know I should be running this request through official channels and all that, so I'm sorry, but there's just no time. I'm desperate at this point, and I'll literally take any help I can get. Not to say you're just anybody, you're great. Look, I know I must sound completely bonkers, but just hear me out, okay? That's all I ask. Alright, so let's listen to what she's got to say. Alright, really? You're gonna listen to me? Oh man, what are the odds that the very first person I asked would help me out, huh? Like, 9 to 1? I'm shy, you see, and I'd about worked myself into a panic thinking I'd have to keep approaching strangers. What with the staring and the awkwardness, and... Yes, so I need you to deliver some supplies to a blade team in the field. I'm a mechanic, you see, specializing in scales. I tend to head up a lot of important projects. Sorry, did that sound braggy? Anyway, I just got a call from the team that's always been really nice to me. They asked me to bring them supplies so they can do a field repair of their scales. Apparently something called a whimsical duogill attacked them after they left on a mission, and now they're stranded out there. I pride myself on customer service, but me wandering around outside the city is just no. Bad idea. Bad idea. Especially with the whimsical duogill. That broke their skull, that is still kicking around. Wow, I totally botched that. Much as I wanted to help, I'm just a mechanic. There was only so much that I could do. But on the other hand, the thought of those poor scales lying out there all beat up just broke my heart. Way to worry about the people. You know, they could be dead. So I gathered some adventure-y stuff and left town, but then kind of panicked about what to do next. The only sane plan I could come up with was asking someone else for help, and then you came along. It's like magic, only not. Anyway, I know I should post this to Mission Control. Alright, well, let's accept that. We get $5 grand from this. But I don't have time for rules, man. I just can't stand around filling out paperwork and cutting red tape or whatever. Oh, I'll pay you, of course. Or actually, the leader of the team you'll be rescuing will. I hope. At any rate, they're really in trouble, so if you could get these supplies to them, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so my voice is a little... right now, so I am not going to try to do a female voice, because I don't want a voice crack. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head out into Primordia here. Let's actually use our follow ball to make sure we're going in the right direction. And we are. So, yeah, like if I tried to do a voice, I don't even know how I would have tried to do a voice for her. I tend to voice crack a lot when I try to do anything high-pitched, so not the best idea. Alright, and it's actually raining. Ooh. Alright, so we're just gonna head straight here. We're gonna follow that golden arrow on our mini-map. And how about we go ahead and we switch to Irina here. Nope, that's Lynn. Alright. So, how about we get in a battle with one of these little level 7s over here? As you can see, she does not have many arts at all at her disposal. She has Furious Blast, which is one of our latest arts for Cross. She's got Repair. And then she's got an aura called Full Specs, and she's got a TP ranged art called Burst Grenade. And that's all she's got right now. So, unfortunately, she doesn't have the best loadout right when you get her. But of course, as you level her up, that'll change. Alright, so let's continue to head this way. So last video I mentioned other people's avatars appearing in your field. And that is true. Like, they'll be just standing or sitting somewhere. Oh, perfect timing. I definitely planned that. So here is someone's avatar, and the name is Snow. It's a Harrier level 10. Now, this is not them playing. This is just their avatar in our game. So it's not like I could actually talk to this person and be like, hey, you want to help me on this mission? I wish that's how it was. But unfortunately, it's not. But you can still use their avatar. So if you want to scout this avatar, you just push scout. If you want to request assistance from her division, you can do that. But yeah, so basically if I wanted to use whoever's avatar... Oh, gosh! I thought it was just gonna, I thought that thing was just gonna walk on by. Because when I was preparing this video and doing all of this, that didn't happen. That's unfortunate. But yeah, oh no. I gotta walk all the way back there now. Anyway. So yeah, if I wanted to use that person's avatar, I could. But they would basically just be a member in my party for a certain amount of time. I wouldn't actually be playing with that person. As cool as that would be, that is not the case. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip back to where we were, just so you guys don't have to watch the run back, and then we'll go and head to where we need to go for our side quest here. So I will see you right to where we just died. Alright, so here we are. We just got attacked by a small simius. Oh, there's another one behind me. Right? Or not. Anyway, we got attacked by a simius, and Lynn actually leveled up, so she's now level 10. That is all that really happened, though. Alright, so we're going to just keep going in this direction here. Hopefully that big guy is not going to come follow us. Okay, good. He's over there minding his own business. We are minding ours. Right. We should be getting pretty close based off of my hexagonal map on my gamepad here. Again, I wish I could show you guys that map, but I do not have the technology to show my gamepad screen. So I apologize, but honestly, what we're doing right now in the main game is a little bit more interesting. Okay, so we should be, yep, there's the skill. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy, Miles here. Let's give him what he needs. Hey, little help over here. Some indigent attacked us during our assignment, got one of my men pretty good. Skell's busted too. Damn thing won't move at all. Think maybe you could spare some supplies? Oh, Sadie sent you. Well, why didn't you just say that instead of letting me flap my gums like an idiot? Here, give me the supplies. I need to get this Skell patched pronto. I almost said potato. Patched potato. Thanks, pal, you're a lifesaver. I asked Sadie for help, but I wasn't really exactly getting my hopes up. Know what I mean? I'm impressed you made it out here in one piece. Lucky, right, well, we sure as hell weren't. That engine turned up out of nowhere. How the heck did you beat that whimsical dual gill anyway? That thing was huge. What? You made it all the way here without running into it? Not even once? Yeesh, either someone's watching out for you or somebody's got it in for us. One or the other. Wait, that means that damn whimsical dual is still on the rampage somewhere. Talk about a piece of bad news. Not every blade's as lucky as you know? You've got to take that thing out before it kills someone. What do you say? Think that luck of yours is good enough to beat a whimsical dual gill? Me? I want to sock the giant lug right in its ugly face. I'm sure you know how frustrating it is to have your assignment put on hold. Do this for a fellow blade. Secure the root and kick that ugly thing right in the teeth. I'll be here waiting for all the juicy details. Alright, so we just gotta head right over here. It's literally right there. And we just gotta take that thing out.
Done. That's no good. Now's your chance to weaken.
Alright, let's use burst grenade here.
That's area stuff.
Alright, it's almost taken down. Just a couple more hits, and there we go. Alrighty, so let's go back to Miles and tell him the good news. Well, you beat that whimsical dual into next week yet? I totally said that wrong. Wow. Hold on now. Judging from the air of confidence and the smug grin on your face, I'd say that baby's 6 feet under. Well, shoot, that's music to my ears. You cleared the path and made my day to boot. Pretty impressive stuff. I really gotta thank you. Well, while you were off fighting, I was working on the Skell. Almost got it all patched up. Looks like we'll be getting back to work without losing much time, thanks to you. We'll bang these data probes in at the Frontier Net probe sites, and I'll be back home in time for supper. Hopefully the engine data they churn out will make sure no one else gets another nasty surprise. Thumbs up. Hey, thanks. The Pathfinders are an elite group even by Blade standards, which means average schlubs like me have gotta work extra hard to keep up. And that means it's time for me to patch this scale up and get back to work. Some planet we picked to crash into, huh? I actually like this planet. It's easy to forget how nuts this place is until you get your ass handed to you by some giant monster. That's true. I have a lot of experience with that. See, listen, you may have gotten attacked by a little shark floating fishy thing, but I got attacked by a giant four-armed orangutan. Okay, that punched me in the face and dealt like 16,000 damage. So, buddy, I know how you feel, but we had it worse than you. I gotta remember to be a lot more careful, or I'm gonna wind up more dead. How can you be more dead? No more rookie mistakes from me from here on out. You be careful too, yeah? Let's the both of us live a long, long time. See where humanity. Oh wait, yeah, I said that right. Why did I think I said that wrong? See where humanity goes, you know? Why did I think I said that wrong? Alright. Alright, cool, and it is raining again. Alright, so yeah, that side mission is over. No active missions available. So, now, let's go ahead and get Cross's rank up. And we showed off Arena here, but let's go ahead and show off Doug. Someone who has completely different weapons than what we have seen so far. Alright, so that big old thing on his back is a ray gun. And let's go ahead and use that right now. So, he's got the arts Beam Barrage, Starfall Blade, Starfall Rondo, and Geolibrium. So he's got one aura art, 2 melee attacks, and 1 ranged. Alright, so that was Starfall Rondo. So yeah, this is the ray gun, and this right here is the Photon Saber. It's literally basically a lightsaber, and it's really cool. Alright, let's go ahead and use Beam Barrage. Another really, really cool attack. But yeah, even though Doug only has 4 arts, he's a little bit more prepared than Arena is, because she only has 2 ranged arts. So yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and use Starfall Rondo. Alright, that one's taken care of. Cross needs to be careful with his Tornado Blades, because we don't want to get a strong enemy nearby to be alerted and, you know, attacked. Because Tornado Blade can attack other enemies. Alright. So yeah, the remainder of this video is mainly just going to be combat. Alright, Lynn's at really low health here. Hopefully someone can answer Cross's call. I do not have a green art, so I cannot. Oh boy, there are others that are alerted to us now. Let's try to take this one out and then run away. Alright, yeah, Beam Barrage also deals damage to other enemies as well. Not just the one you are focused on. Okay, good. So we took care of that one. Well, I don't know if we can take care of any others, but we'll try. We'll run away if we need to. Okay, Starfall Blade. Alright, Lynn is down again. Cross is at low health. Alright, good. We took care of that one. Alright, we might actually have this. Well, there are 2. Alright. Yeah, now Cross, use Tornado Blade as much as you want. Oh man, I wish I had a melee art to answer his call. Alright, we'll Beam Barrage here. Get damage on both of them. Alright, took out one. Alright, yeah, we should be good. Knock on wood. You never know, but hopefully we'll be just fine. We'll go ahead and Starfall Rondo, get that good damage. The Photon Saber attacks are really cool. I love the animations for them. Alright, Starfall Blade. Oh yeah, he's... Oh, I didn't even get to use Beam Barrage. He was done. Alright. Awesome. So we took care of all of those guys. Let's grab some items here. And yeah, we're just going to be seeking out different enemies to fight. There are 2 level 11s up here.
Ready? Fire up those melee attacks. Starfall Blade! Starfall Rondo!
Alright, good. I wasn't in the range of that, so I didn't actually get that status effect on me.
Starfall Blade!
Alright, Beam Barrage here. And that took him out.
Alright, alright.
Way ahead.
Starfall Blade! Starfall Rondo!
Alright, so we've got 3 locked onto us here. 2 of them are babies, though. Wait, are there 3 babies? Oh, there are! So we have 4 enemies locked onto us. Alright, let's take care of this level 11 here. Alright, let's use Beam Barrage. Answer that call. Ooh, okay. That just did a bunch of damage to this one. Alright, that one's taken out. There we go. Nice. Alright, so yeah, so that's a little bit of Doug. So let's go ahead and change back to Cross here. Alright, we are actually rank 7, almost to rank 8. So, just for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and skip to where I'm rank 9. And then I'll be somewhere within rank 9. And then we'll do a little bit more of combat until we hit rank 10. But I don't want to bore you guys with too much combat. And also, the longer my videos are, the longer they take to process. So I don't want to make a super long video that'll take 4 hours to process. So, yeah. I'll go ahead and I will see you guys when we are rank 9. Alrighty. So we actually got Cross to rank 9, and we're about halfway through, a little over. And he actually got a new art, which we are going to show off. Actually, each character got a new art. And Lynn actually had 3 new arts that we've never seen available. So, how about we go ahead and show those off here? So let's go ahead and start with Cross.
Let's do this thing.
So, I replaced Infuriate with Magnum Edge here, which is the new art that we got. Basically, Magnum Edge deals weapon damage, and it inflicts physical resistance down, and it can also inflict knockback. Oh, well, that enemy just died, so you didn't really see its effects, but yeah. Okay, so that's Magnum Edge. That is a art I actually used most of my playthrough of the first playthrough through this game. I used Magnum Edge as my main debuffing art, which debuffing are the purple ones. So yeah, that is our new art there. We'll go ahead and take down one more enemy just to actually show what it can do. So let's go to this Rex. Let's use it first. How about that? There we go. Knockback and then physical resistance down. Alright, let's go ahead and use Flame Grenade there. Alright, let's get over here away from any possible enemies and use Tornado Blade. Alright, there we go. Took him down. Now, let's go ahead and switch over to Arena here. Alright, so let's approach this Grex right here. So Arena actually got 2 arts here. She got Screamer, which inflicts sleep. And then we got Smooth Recovery, which restores HP and grants evasion up. So let's go ahead and just use that. Why not? Ooh, that's a pretty cool pose. Look at that. Alright. Alright, he's asleep here. Alright, she still doesn't have much on the attacking side yet, but that'll change. So yeah, those are Arena's new arts. Let's go ahead and switch over to Doug. Alright, so let's find an enemy here. Those enemies right there, we are going to have a conversation about in a future episode. So let's focus on something else. I've got some funny stories about those enemies. Okay, yeah, this will be fine. So Doug actually got this debuff art called Myopic Screen, and it deals damage, of course, and it inflicts blackout. Alright, there we go. We got Topple 2's Beam Barrage here. Alright, we'll just spam the rest of our arts to take care of that guy. And then let's go to Lyn. And I've been saving Lyn for last for a reason. And that is because Lyn got 3, and I really like these arts that she got. So yeah, let's go ahead and go against this level 10 here. So, she actually got 3. I replaced the other aura with this one, Super Shield. It reflects physical attacks and reduces damage taken, and it nullifies stun. We have Bullet Storm, which of course deals damage, and it inflicts flinch on humanoids. So we've got that. Sorry if you heard a little noise. There was probably a chair being moved upstairs, so I apologize about that. If you didn't hear the noise, good. Then we got Reality Rift, which is another art I used in my main playthrough of this game, and it deals damage and it inflicts slow arts. So yeah, I really love the animation for Reality Rift as well, so let's take a look at that. Oh, I think it looks super cool. Okay, so here's Bullet Storm, and just like Tornado Blade, Bullet Storm hits multiple enemies, so be careful where you use it. And then we'll go ahead and just use Super Shield here. But yeah, in my main playthrough, I still kept Trash Talk. I had 2 debuff arts on Lyn. I had Trash Talk and I had Reality Rift. Alright. Reality Rift here. Alright, did I just see a class up for Cross? Let's check. Yes, Cross is now rank 10. So alright, we reached this goal, which means we can now change his class. So, will we choose Commando and go with dual guns and dual swords? Will we go Enforcer with a ray gun and a knife? Or will we go to Samurai Gunner, keeping our assault rifle and longsword? Or will we join Lyn by going Shield Trooper and getting access to a Gatling gun and a shield? We are going to find out in the next episode, guys. So, thank you guys for coming out to this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Again, I apologize that I was absent from my laptop and that I could not record, but I am now back, so thank you for your patience. If you guys like all of my content, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the Aegis Army. I would really appreciate that. Also, make sure to Follow me on Twitch as well, because I do a lot of my streams there. I've been streaming Smash Bros lately, and hopefully, when I gain a larger audience, I will be streaming some Splatoon 2. And as of this day of recording, there's going to be a Splatfest, so I hopefully will be able to stream that. And Joker just came out very recently in Smash Bros, so I will be able to stream that as well. So yes, guys, make sure to check me out on Twitch at TwilightAegis. Make sure to subscribe if you like my content. Join the Aegis Army. Hit that little ring-a-ling-a-ling bell. Make sure you hit that so you can be notified whenever I upload. And yes, thank you guys so much for coming out to this video. This is TwilightAegis signing out. I will see you next time.